Secondhand Blu, Chief Hoarderologist from the Hoardermart Institute, and I just wanted to take a little bit of your time to wish you a very merry, jolly, and terrific memory-making holiday season. Memories, the creation of best gift I think I have ever received. And I wanted to reminisce a little bit about those memories, maybe give you some thoughts and opinions on how you can help create memories for those around you. Laptops, back in the past, had a different meaning. Back then, grandparents, our parents, aunts and uncles would be sitting around in the living room laughing and talking and having a jolly old time. And as kids, we'd wander through. One by one, we would go over to one of them and we'd crawl up into their lap and we'd sit on top. God, I'd love to have another one of those laptops. However, they're all deceased now, but the memories just as vivid and just as warm as they were when they helped me create them. Cell phones. We didn't have the cell, but we did have the party line, and the party line connected us to the various neighbors in the community. During the holiday seasons, if you went over and you lifted the receiver real slow, so those talking on the phone couldn't hear you, you could listen in and you could find out what Santa was planning on bringing around the neighborhood. You could hear where all the good cookies and the candy was in the neighborhood, so you knew who to go visit. Then you gently place the receiver down so there wouldn't be a click, and you were on your way to get those cookies and candies. Text. Oh, back then it was books. We got them when we were very young, we got them as teenagers, and we got them in college. That was some good reading. I wish I'd have saved a text or two, especially the Lollipop Forest. I think that was back when I was 6. Great text. Good stuff. Should have kept that text. Oh, and the food. Not only in the neighborhood, but at our house. And it had some grease in it. It had grease from the old hen. It had real butter and all of the stuff. Real milk and real cream. Pastries and cakes and pies. Oh, full of grease and lard and butter and cream. God, it was good. Back then, we sopped it up. That was before obesity became such a major factor. That was before diabetes became so noted, and coronary and breast cancer. We just didn't eat right, but we felt good enough afterwards to go stretch out and take a nap. After the holidays, there's lots of leftovers. And our moms would take some wax paper and wrap up the leftovers, and they would put them in a bag, and they'd get greasy really quick. But our bags were so full, we couldn't fit in a gun. And God, there was a drug problem back then. As a child, we got drugged to church. We got drugged to the Christmas parties at school. We got drugged to all of the family events. We got drugged everywhere. Those drugs made for some good memories, though. Maybe we need to drug a little more in that direction as the holidays go through. Wasn't a Mr. Visa, wasn't a Mr. MasterCharge, wasn't Priceless Moments commercialized on the TV. There wasn't an abundance of stores, but there was a Sears and Roebuck and a catalog. And there was a J.C. Penney's catalog, too. And if in your little town you didn't have a store, you ordered it from the catalog. And when the catalogs were no longer good, you could make paper airplanes and all kinds of good stuff out of the catalogs. Those were some priceless memories. Oh, man. The days are coming soon. We hope that you'll focus on the creation of memories. It doesn't seem that the materialistic items, those materialistic possessions, for me, created the memories that the true spirit of the spiritual holidays can. Have a good one. Create some really good memories. Love humanity. Love yourself. And in the journey through the piles less traveled, you might find some really good items to give as gifts, to have a true meaning in a different format, and not increase the debts, which increases the stress, which increases the depression and anxiety, and doesn't make for the really good memories. Best wishes. Enjoy it all.